I am here to review issue 1 of Batman Incorporated by Grant Morrison and Yannick Paquette. And this issue, of course, is where Batman gets together with some preteen kids and they sing popular songs and... No, wait, that's Kids Incorporated. Excuse me, I'm like totally off. This is the thing we've filmed all this time for. Like, what are we going to do with Batman after we do this whole fake death, resurrection thing, blah, 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 that took forever? And here it is. And is it worth it, you may ask? And I say, fuck yes, it is worth it. Grant Morrison is amazing, and he never really does fail. Even in his lesser stories, he still like comes up with shit that I could never really just imagine a writer putting onto paper and getting away with it in a mainstream book. And he does it every fucking time. What's going on essentially is this. Batman has come back and his perspective on things have been changed a little bit after his experiences through time. And what he has done is decided to maybe go about the way he fights crime in a different way. And what he's doing is he's trying to establish kind of a network. He's franchising the whole thing. And I'm not sure, everybody's talking about how he's creating Batman in all over the world. I don't think he's going to have these guys call themselves Japanese Batman or something like that. I think he's just trying to connect with these guys. So at least, you know, he can create maybe a larger net, per se. And his first mission is going off into Japan. Actually, he has a couple things going on, and he needs to steal a precious item, a secret item that supervillain has that he wants. And he contacts none other than Catwoman to work with, because he needs to break in, and he needs an expert thief. Now, to be honest, I think he could have broken in by himself. He picks her because, yes, she's an expert thief, but you know what? I think he missed her. I mean, he's been gone for 1,000,000 years, and they love each other, you know, and it's very apparent in this. Now, one of the things I enjoy about this is it is a little bit lighter Batman. I think this experience has really kind of changed him, not to the point where his character has changed, but I think he is... I think he's lightened up a little bit where he can, like, talk to the people he cares with, and there's some excellent banter in here. And one of my favorite things is, after the night of their secret mission, they're hanging out in their underwear and, you know, talking about, you know, the past mission, and he's telling her, you know what, you're done officially, you know, you can go if you want, you can do whatever you want, you know, as long as it's legal. And she decides to stick around, and you know what, they're together again. Or at the very least, they're fuck buddies. And you know what, Batman's never going to get into a stable relationship, and neither is she. I mean, maybe fuck buddies is probably the answer for these two. I mean, look at her. She's in her panties and boots, and sitting on him while he's in his underwear. You know what? You don't do that and not fuck. And then on the next, you know, she says, you know, you can do whatever you want, and she says, as long as it doesn't involve getting in water, ha ha ha. She's Catwoman. Until then, row, you know, it's like, and then the next panel, they're in the classic let's pretend we didn't boink positioning. So it's great seeing them back. I really do miss seeing them as a couple, and also they play off each other very well, and I enjoy seeing them together. Here's a little bit making fun of Japanese tentacle rape porn, which, by the way, is the second time a DC comic has done that in 6 months. There is a joke in Wonder Woman 600 where Power Girl makes a reference to that too. So it's like Japanese, the DC Comics writers are up on their Japanese rape porn. I gotta say that. Good work. Marvel, you're not making enough pornographic rape jokes. You need to catch up. Oh, the basic big plot is he's in Japan to recruit a very cool named hero named Mr. Unknown, but unfortunately for Batman, Mr. Unknown has been murdered by his arch enemy, Lord Deathman. Look how awesome Lord Deathman is. And you know what's also awesome? This is what I like about the way Grant Morrison writes Batman. He cherry picks some of the best stuff from like the dark Frank Miller stuff and the goofy 50s stuff. And also this, which I did not expect. This is Batman manga. This was just released about a year or two ago. Lindsay gave me this for Christmas. And this is the 60s Japanese manga that was made during the first big wave of Batman being popular. And this, by the way, I recommend. It's very cool, especially if you love Batman. And let's see, probably should have cordoned off a pretty cool page here. But, hey, he's fighting Lord Deathman in here. This is where he came from. This book retails for like 30 bucks. You'll probably find it cheaper. Maybe even able to go on paperback swap if you hit paperback swap sometimes. Maybe putting a title for Bat manga. But I'm so excited to see him in this because he's actually my favorite villain in this book. Because they use Clayface and a couple other characters, but the Lord Deathman story is probably my favorite in this book. So that's what we got going on. Now, I won't give away the last 2 pages, but it's very exciting. Perfect. I was thinking the other day when I was thinking about doing the review for this, and issues like this, comics like this, are why I read. This is why I love comics, is books like this. This is what keeps me well into my 30s reading this stuff. And I highly recommend this. This is 5 RAM chips easy. Push the button, Lindsay.